This is Magic from Icrontic.com, and this is the Phantom full tower case from NZXT. The front of the case is plastic. There is a large intake vent for cool air coming in near the front. The 5 expansion slots in the front of the case. Each comes covered with a mesh bay cover. Toolless design. The base can be covered by the plastic door, which some people don't like, but this one feels nice. It's very thick, sturdy, doesn't feel like it would snap off very easily. Probably would block a good amount of sound from inside the case. Does not look to be removable, so you can't really take it off without breaking it off. And it doesn't look like you can switch it to the opposite side, so that may restrict where you set the case next to your desk. The top of the case is plastic, like the front. You have your power and reset buttons, power and hard drive LED indicators. You have eSATA, 2 USB 2.0 ports, and jacks for headset and microphone. Over on the other side is the built-in 5-channel fan controller. Each channel can support 20 watts and is labeled for each wire inside the case, which makes it very easy for sorting out all the wires that you're working on when you're putting your PC together. The rear of the case has a large exhaust vent and 2 spaces for 200mm fans. One is included, one is covered by a mesh grill. And the rear of the case has a 120mm exhaust fan included. At the top left you'll find a toggle switch to turn your fan LEDs on and off. I/O shield space. Below the fan there are 2 1/2-inch pass-throughs for water cooling. You'll find 7 expansion slots. Next to the slots you'll find 2 additional pass-throughs for water cooling, and at the very bottom is your power supply mounting area. The left side panel of the case is ventilated directly above the motherboard and your other components. It supports a 200mm fan, which is not included with the case. Down here to the bottom portion there are 2 included 120mm fans, which will pull cool air over the internal hard drive cages. And the right side panel of the case, also ventilated, has area for warm air that was blown over your hard drives to exit the case. Now I have removed the side panel of the case to take a look at the inside. Here you can see room for 7 hard drives to be installed, all utilizing a toolless design. Just put your hard drive in there, position it back in the bay, and it's locked and secure. It's very easy. 5 1/4-inch bays also utilize a toolless design. Just pull the clip out, slide your device in the front, push it back, and lock it, and it is secure. The motherboard tray supports out to an extended ATX format. You can see a cutout here for installing your heatsinks. Very convenient for not having to take the board out if you want to switch heatsinks or reapply thermal pastes. Plenty of pass-throughs all around the motherboard. Up here, allow you to feed your cables through, give you a nice clean look. Also reduce the cable clutter, which will make cooling your case much easier. The bottom of the case also all vented, allowing air to pass through very easily. There is a large area for power supplies with standoffs to support the weight of a long 1000-watt power supply. Also ventilation below your power supply, so you can pull cool air from the bottom of the case and exhaust it out. And now you can see we have the whole system installed. Our power supply, motherboard, 5850 graphics card, Thermalright Ultra 120 Extreme heatsink, DVD burner, 2 hard drives down below here. You can see that the Ultra 120 pretty much takes up the whole case, so probably wouldn't be able to install the optional 200mm fan on the side panel if you still want to be able to get it on, but we were able to pull all the wires back behind the motherboard tray and feed them out through the openings in the motherboard tray, and it gave us a nice clean look inside the case. All the wires are tucked back, so we're getting good airflow, keeping all the components nice and cool. Well, that's it. The Phantom's a great case. I've been using it for a couple weeks now, and installing a system in it is very easy. There's plenty of room to move around in there. Cooling is great. Keeps all of my components at very respectable temperatures. The built-in fan controller is awesome for controlling the noise coming out of your case. There's plenty of room in there to expand your cooling if you're interested in water cooling. I wouldn't see there being any problem doing it in this case. If you're on the market for a new case, I wouldn't have any problem recommending this to you. Might want to see some of the extra fan slots filled that came empty. Maybe another second 200mm fan up top would have been nice. And some of the plastic trim fell off and it just had to be re-glued on right around the power buttons. But other than that, I haven't had a single problem. And yeah, if you're on the market for a case, the Phantom from NZXT is a great choice, and for $140 you really can't go wrong. So go out and get one. This has been Magic from Icrontic.com, and we'll see you next time.